Hi, folks. Me again. Just wanted to drop in and say hello for a minute. Really, kind of pissed off about the election the other day. Really didn't expect it to go that way, but like Hillary said in the Democratic National Convention, elections can be unpredictable, and they are. We know that from experience now, so the second term under Trump, it's from my political experience from studying politics all my adult life. I can just probably make a safe prediction that it's not going to be pretty for a lot of people. He's not going to be able to deliver on a lot of the promises he's making. And one campaign event that he done, promising to, and I quote him, cut taxes on Social Security income. Well, last time I checked, Social Security is not even taxable. And he sells this stuff off to people, and they just believe it. That's just how absent-minded his followers are. I've never been a Trump supporter, not even since 2016. I have not voted for him, not the first time. I didn't vote for him then. I didn't vote for him 4 years ago. I didn't vote for him. Excuse me. Didn't vote for him a few days ago either. So, a lot of people are having to make changes because of this man. He's ruined a lot of people's lives. I lost my grandmother to COVID-19 4 years ago, just as he was leaving office and denying that it even existed back then. And he caught it himself, almost died from what I understood himself, and still denied it, that it even existed. Then when he did start acknowledging that it existed, he referred to it as the China virus, and it did come from China. But for him to have gotten away with so many things and still be elected president again reflects on the intelligence level of a lot of people in this country and the memory span of a lot of people in this country. And it's very sad, and it's very frightening to me that a lot of people can be that ignorant and have such a short-term memory like that. And yeah, inflation hit, but that really was not President Biden's fault. That was the fault of Vladimir Putin and his war in Ukraine. And now we have North Korea helping helping Russia. And it's not going to be pretty. Vladimir Zelensky has congratulated Trump on his win, and I hate it for the guy, but when Trump assumes office, he's probably going to cut all support to Ukraine. He's probably going to just hand Ukraine to Russia, and all of this work that we've done in the last 4 years, he's just going to undo every single bit of it. And I find it very hard to have an optimistic outlook on our future. It's very disturbing to me, and I'm sure it is to a lot of other people out there. But I'm going to keep these videos coming. I should have been doing these videos a long time ago. I've got to go to the doctor later, so I can't hang around too much longer. But I wish all of you well. I know there's going to be trolls and pundits. I think there's one girl that commented on one of my other videos, Lisa Grivas. It's 344. Got a lot of Carrie Underwood songs. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not a country music fan, but to each their own. But if she commented and said, "Good luck." Well, she really meant it, and I appreciate that. But if she was just saying it to be a smart ass, well, then, I think we all, you know, most of us have a middle finger we can use, but I'm not going to do that. That's just rhetoric that don't need to be uh, gestured in these political videos. We should all be professional, but unfortunately, you have a man that has already been president and referred to our fallen servicemen as suckers and losers that is going to be president again here in just a little over 2 months. And I'm not very happy about it. And there's probably about over 100 million other people very, very unhappy about it and unsettled about it. And I'm not going to lie, I have even contemplated going and buying a passport and arranging to move to Canada and eventually maybe from there to Greece. I like warm tropical climates, and from what I understand, Canada doesn't have that type of climate, but Greece, I've heard, is a nice place. Maybe eventually could work my way over there. This not very happy, and being a resident of Alabama down here in deep red Trump country, you've only got a few blue counties you can go to, and it's just it's not good. This is not good for our country, and I'm very concerned about our future. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe. I'm gonna try to get this channel up to date. I've had it a long time. I've been on YouTube for a very long time. I've actually got another account called Brad300ZX S16. I'm a car enthusiast. I have been for pretty much all my life. I talk about cars mostly on there. Haven't posted a video on there in ages, and I'm talking years, ages, long years. But I think this channel is a little bit more important in this day and age as we speak, and I would not mind running for office myself at some point in the future, but when the time is right. But I've had a rough couple of years. I lost my father last year. Lost my job a week after he got sick. He got diabetes. He had diabetes. Lost his legs due to that, and I lost my job a week after he had both his legs amputated due to his diabetes. And 6 months later, last June of 2023, he sadly passed away. And as I already said, I lost my grandmother to COVID back 4 years ago, and 2 years before that, in September of 2018, my mother passed away at age 50 to lung cancer. I've had a very rough last few years, and but God must have built me good, because there's probably a lot of people that wouldn't have put up with living through all of what I've been through. But I'm just blessed to have a home that my grandmother left me. She was the only one in my family to have left me anything. 50-year-old house, or I'm sorry, 55-year-old house. But I'm just proud to have a roof over my head, and I pray for all those people out there that don't. Just remember, if you're a minority, or if you're an LGBTQ, a person of color, you are supported. This administration that's coming in, as Joe Biden leads office, is not going to be very supportive of a lot of people that didn't vote for him, and a lot of people that don't see things 100% his way. And we seen the immature temper tantrums he pitched as he was president the first time, and this is just going to be all of that all over again, tenfold or worse. So may God be with us all. And I wish every single one of you out there that are still reeling about this election, we owe it all to Kamala. She gave it a good run. She's very professional, very polite. I can tell you, she's more professional, can hold her composure better than I will ever be able to in my life. Um, I do agree with Joe Biden when he was referring to the man that spoke at Trump's Madison Square Garden rally and referred to Puerto Rico being an island of garbage. And I quote him on that. And Joe Biden's response to that was the only garbage he seen floating out there was all his supporters. And I totally 100% agree with President Biden on that. Trump supporters, most of them, well, not all of them, but most of them are just completely and totally, they do not care about how they treat other people. They don't care about how they make other people feel. They're so up in themselves and up in their party, and when I say their party, I mean the Trump Republican Party. There are two different sets of Republicans these days, and there are the dying breed of Republicans who accepted defeat, and there is this new, dangerous, radical, right-wing breed of Trump supporters. And like he says, the radical left Democrats, I call him and all his people the radical right extremists, because that's what they are. And if you don't 100% agree with them, you're a radical left Democrat. You're you're a devil worshiper. You're weird, or it's just, think of every single bully in like high school. I've been out of school now almost 20 years, but just think of every single bully you could imagine in high school put together. That's his supporters. That's him and his supporters. And he doesn't give a damn about his own supporters. He just knows they're dumb enough and absent-minded enough and arrogant enough to believe and accept anything he says, whether it be, something really terrible or like off with their head or shoot them. He actually ordered, when he was president, he actually asked some of the Secret Servicemen in the Oval Office, when they were holding a peaceful protest outside the White House grounds, outside of the fence, and he was asking the Secret Service to go out there and shoot them in the leg. This is the type of guy that we've had to put up with already for 4 years, and now we're going to have to put up with him again for God only knows how long. I'm hoping he's not in there 4 years. I'm hoping that somehow or another the 25th Amendment gets some vote, but then we're going to have J.D. Vance, and he's Trump refers to that judge that presided over that case where he was convicted of guilty on all 34 counts of business fraud, and as conflicted. He referred to that judge as a conflicted judge. Well, J.D. Vance is conflicted because he's come out against Trump, was against Trump up until, hey, do you want to be my running mate? Oh, sure, yeah, of course. He was against him up until that point, pretty much. So if you want to see someone who's really conflicted, just look at J.D. Vance. He's very conflicted. But anyway, I've got, like I said, I've got an appointment I've got to go to. I had a fall here about a month ago, probably due to stress. I blacked out, lost consciousness, refused medical treatment when I should have took it. But ever since I fell, my neck, on and off, my neck has just been, it hasn't been right. I got to go to the doctor and see if anything's out of place. But But yeah, I hope that each one of us can make it through all this. I just hope that each one of us can make it through this next era of hell that America is about to enter. And we owe it all to President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. They've given it their all, and they've done a damn good job, if you ask me. A lot of people, some people might disagree, but I think they've done a damn good job. Um, and it's very difficult to come up with anything to say about what we're about to face. Just pray for this country, and or whatever religion you have. I'm a Christian, but I don't look down on anyone who's not. I respect everyone's own personal faith. I don't try to shove my faith down everyone else's throats like a lot of other Christians around where I live do. Um, just stay safe out there, folks, and I'll be making more videos and having more discussions. And feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And catch you next time. Bye.